Let me show you the easiest way to make your banana bread loaf. This recipe is simply the best. It tastes very yummy and very fluffy. Just make sure that you watch this video to the end. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make this yummy banana bread loaf. Very tasteful. Please, if you are a new user, kindly click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell icon, and please like this video. Thank you. For this recipe, we are going to be using 5 bananas, medium-sized bananas. Now, if your bananas are large enough, you can just make use of 3. Okay, and then you can just use a banana mesher to mesh this. If you do not have a banana mesher, you can simply just use a spoon like I'm doing. You don't have to mash your bananas completely. To this, I'm going to add 1/4 cup melted butter. You can use a vegetable oil in replacement to this. And to this, I'm going to be using 1/4 cup white sugar. Now you can use your light brown sugar or dark brown sugar depending on how sugary you want your banana. I have a sweet tooth, so I love tasteful, products. So I'm just gonna simply mix it slightly. And you can know that banana bread is not like a cake, it's just a soft bread kind of. So I'm not gonna be going too much using a whisk. You're just gonna use a spatula to mix it all in. I'm going to break in 1 egg just to serve as a binding agent, and then to that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor as well. So now let me break in 1 egg. Yeah, right, like that. So I'm just going to slightly mix this a little so that everything is well combined. So at this stage, I'm going to begin incorporating my flour. And for this recipe, I'm going to be using 2 cups all purpose flour. So make sure that your flour is well sieved. And to that, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Mind you, we don't use baking powder in the case of banana bread. So I'm going to carefully sift this in to the batter, and then I'm going to go ahead and I still work it lightly with my spatula. Now I'm going to bring in an outright binder like milk. So for this recipe, I'm going to use 1 cup of milk that is going to combine everything together, and in fact, going to make it taste even yummier. So mixing and well incorporate in your milk to the whole ingredients. And at this stage, I'm ready to bring in all the other components I'll be adding into this recipe. Now for this recipe, I'm using 1/4 cup chocolate chips and 1/4 cup chocolate flakes. Now at this stage, you can decide to add your nuts. You can use your toppings as your nuts as your toppings. You can decide to bring in anything to the game. So, but I'm trying to keep this very simple so that it's something you can easily do at home. So I'm going to add 1/4 cup chocolate chips and 1/4 cup chocolate flakes to this right now as it's well mixed. So mind you, you're going to prepare your loaf pan, you grease it properly, you dust it with flour such that it's not going to stick when the product is ready. So I'm simply going to mix this a little and then add in my chocolate flakes as well. If you're looking for a good milk bread recipe, you can search through my channel. You're going to see a very good recipe for making your homemade breads that is on my channel. So I'm pretty much ready to transfer this into my loaf pan. And trust me, this tastes and looks very yummy. And it's in fact, it pretty much, because I baked on low heat, it took about 40 to 45 minutes. I wasn't in a hurry for the banana bread to come out. I took my time, and I waited patiently for it to get done properly because I wanted it to be very moist. So whether you are using an electric oven or any sort of oven at all, you should bake this at a very low temperature. So now I'm ready to pour this batter into my loaf pan, and I'm going to finish it up with some toppings. You know, you can use any pan of your choice, but preferably a loaf pan as it's a bread. At this stage is when you add all your toppings, and we're going to bake this in the preheated oven for 40 to 45 minutes, and I'm going to show you the result when it's done. Now my banana bread is ready. You can see how very soft and moist it is. I would really appreciate this if at least 10 to 20 people try this recipe out and give me a feedback in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I am Mama Rukaya. Do have a lovely day.